Hello everyone, it's time for another Coaster 365 summer vlog at a brand new to me park. Kind of embarrassingly because I'm at Funtown Splashtown USA in Saco, Maine. If you know me, I'm from New England. I've been on almost 500 roller coasters. Why is this my first time here to a technically kind of home park? I don't know. That's on me, but finally getting some redemption. My first visit to Funtown. If you remember at the end of the Busch Gardens vlog, I said we wouldn't see this one until October.
He made me a liar.
I made her a liar. I mean, I'm the liar.
We're both liars. Sorry,
She's
guys.
back though.
I'm back.
It's Megan.
Sorry.
Honestly, your feedback. You always say that Megan makes me shine in these videos. So
I bring out the best in you.
that's why you're my wife.
We're also nauseating. You're welcome.
Yeah, we are. But I'm excited. First visit to Funtown.
Same.
I'm excited to check out Excalibur, which might be its own review. We'll see.
I think it should be.
They got a while.
I think this is going to be a two-parter.
I think so. I think so. Got to generate that content, guys. You know it. There's a wild mouse here. A really, really cool new dark ride that I've heard rave reviews about.
I'm so excited for this dark ride, and I normally don't say that.
Yeah, we've
Actually,
a lot of hype about it.
It's not just dark ride. It's a shooter.
It is a shooter.
So
we'll see. We'll see how that is.
He'll probably win again.
As I do. Looks like a cute little park. It's a beautiful day here in July. Let's check out what a Funtown Splashtown, Saco, Maine, just south of Portland, has to offer. I will say, if you have little ones, this is a fantastic park for the little ones. You get your classic carousel, you get a little canoe ride right there, the Red Baron flyers, they got antique cars, they got a classic tilt-a-whirl. Very, very old school and charming park. I'm actually a big fan. Very small, but it has all the classics that you know and love. There's even some skee ball as well. Time for the drop tower called Dragon's Descent. Look at this dragon. That's some theming right there. Nice little sign. Even got some theming in the queue. I like it, Funtown. Look at that. Very, very pretty. Decent little drop tower too. For a small park. I'll take it. That was a solid little S&S drop tower. It's actually taller than it seems when you're up there. Pretty terrifying. I will say, if you pick the seats facing this house, you get fantastic views of Excalibur. Highly recommend. They love the dragons at Funtown Splashtown. Probably because it's kind of loosely Camelot based. Is that what you? That's what you said anyway.
Is it? Yeah, that is what I said.
You love dragons.
I do love dragons. Alright, it's time for the Coaster 365 part of the day. Brian will be doing a pitching game here at Funtown. I guess the ruling is that you do your first two pitches, and then you have to guess the speed for your third pitch. So here he goes.
Oh, good lord.
It's been a minute.
That was bad. Still no. Apparently all three need to get
In the box. Got it.
53, that's not great. This next one's gonna be 63.
Alright guys, we're taking bets on 63 here. What was it, Brian?
62.
Oh, buddy.
It's been a while. Funny enough, I did pitch in Little League quite frequently. Never very fast, as you could tell by the low 60s there. Ironically, I used to throw strikes. That's why I always get starts. And, you know, Little League, you know, the 5 through 9 kids usually couldn't hit, so that's why you get a bunch of strikeouts.
You get a lot of strikes, yeah.
High school, that wasn't gonna fly. I was always a better hitter. Watch the Air Force One review to see my hitting skills.
Good point.
This right here is one of the most unique indoor rides in the United States. It is called the Astrosphere. It's just a simple scrambler, but inside I've heard there's a bunch of like dark black lights, there's some music, neon things going on. I've heard it's pretty trippy. I'm usually not a spinner, but for this time, Megan and I are actually gonna try it out and see what the deal is. Well, this is kind of cool.
This is nice.
About to enter the Astrosphere.
Lean against the wall.
One of a kind, I know. Ooh, look at that. This looks epic. That black light. That was trippy.
Yeah.
The Astrosphere. That is unlike anything else in the US that I've ever done.
I mean, it's like every other mind experiment, but not.
Yeah, I imagine I've never done drugs before. I'm being honest. Essentially, if you went to a nightclub and you took some psychedelics. Is that,
Probably.
not that you've done drugs either, but
No, we're both speaking from a place of non-knowledge,
Yeah.
so we're just guessing, but that's probably closest.
there's these like weird images on the screen of like aliens like rocking out to like random music.
Especially today when it's really hot, so you're a little dehydrated.
It's a good choice.
Yeah.
It's very, very unique.
Conditioned.
It is AC'd. It's a fun time, long ride cycle.
Yeah,
Run, I
as
think
long
like 5 minutes.
I think as long as you don't get dizzy when it comes to like spinning and whipping around a lot, you should be okay.
Even then, as someone that like is sensitive to dizzying rides, I wouldn't
Yeah.
say it's like
or,
that
or
dizzy.
if you're sensitive to flashing lights,
Yeah,
would be
that
another
for
major
sure.
no-go.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably bigger than the spinning.
It's cool. They turn the lights off every now and then. The music is just very, very
There's
strange.
strobing. There's definitely a disco ball.
It's like a Scrambler nightclub,
Yeah.
essentially. It's a good time. They don't just have Excalibur here for roller coasters. They also got your classic Mauer Wild Mouse. This is actually a mirror image of the one at Six Flags New England, Gotham City Gauntlet, Escape from Arkham Asylum. Ironically, there's another one of these same models, at least the one that turns right after the lift hill, at the next park that I'm going to vlog from, which is incredibly going to be Hansa Park in Germany. Oh man, that's gonna be so much fun. Also, I should say this is not an original Funtown roller coaster. It was originally at Jolly Roger at Ocean City, Maryland from 2002 to 2006, I believe, and it came here in 2009. You know, if this was last year and I had to do my 365 reviews, I might have had to do a sole video just on that Wild Mouse. I don't have to do that this year, so I can just quickly say it's a Mauer Wild Mouse. It's slightly less intense than Gotham City in New England. But this one's smoother. It's a fun time. I don't even need to give a score either. How about that? It's a Wild Mouse, guys. It's fun. Mainly fries. Let's check out these prices. Okay. Not, I would say cheap, but not
For a theme park?
crazy. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Low key, my most anticipated ride here at Funtown. Yes, even over Excalibur. The brand new 2023 Sally Shooter Dark Ride, Whispering Pines Hotel. I've heard this ride is absolutely fantastic. It actually got 6th place in the USA Today's Best New Attractions for last year. It's topping Tron, topping Big Bear Mountain. So that's some high praise. I'm really excited for this thing.
Fortunately, Miss Eleanor, the hotel proprietor, has hired my company to eliminate the curse and rescue the guests. But we need your help. You'll each have one of these as you venture deep into the hotel. When you see evidence of the curse, aim and activate the curse eliminator. Miss Eleanor, proprietor of the Whispering Pines Hotel, has hired my
All right, guys. It's time to ride. Look at this view. Whispering Pines. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh.
It's like a grade A dark ride, guys.
For a small little roadside, amusement
Yeah.
park here in Maine.
To have that shooter
Oh.
here, insane.
So if there's a con, it's not a con. That shouldn't be a shooter.
No,
There's
it's
no
so
need
good
for that
it
to be a
should
shooter.
Straight up dark ride. We low-key did in fact ride a couple times because we wanted to experience the storyline a little more.
Yeah, the second time we rode, I'm like, I'm not shooting. I just want to take in the dark
Yeah.
ride. But honestly, 'cause the purpose of a shooter is that, it takes away from some of the cheesiness of a normal dark ride. So
Right.
it's like, it distracts you from it not being that good. That, you don't need it for that one.
No.
It's wonderful. The effects are fantastic.
If you have the time and the line short, ride it at least twice.
Oh God!
Just
We
to
rode it 3
experience
times.
it.
We rode it 3 times.
We did.
It's so good. I mean, obviously, let's not compare it to Disney Universal, but for any other
What?
park,
great day.
It's fantastic. Yeah. How many times have I said fantastic? Wonderful, stupendous, amazing.
Incredible.
The effects are really, really cool.
Yeah.
The theming, top notch. The decor, well done. Shout out all the northern New England parks: Funtown, Canopy Lake, Storyland, Santa's Village. They all got a nice looking flume. Good little drop there. You know me and flumes. Love them. They got a pirate ship as well. I'm excited. Another flume credit for your boy. And they got water cannons too, so guess what I'm gonna do to have some fun for a little bit. That's a solid little flume, babe.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Really good. I gotta say, there's some like really sharp lateral curves right before the drop.
The entire boat scrapes the side of the wall. It doesn't sound great.
They're kind of violent, but you know what? You get a little splash with those turns as well.
Yeah.
And the drop's good. You got a nice little water cannon action going every now and then.
Old school by the quarter water cannons.
And an old school by the quarter flume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this real quick because I don't want to get copyrighted, but the Thunderbolt Music Express, this music's been bumping all day. It's actually a really fun time. Let's not get copyrighted though. All right, we just hopped off of Excalibur. Probably the star of the show here, the 1998 CCI. Here's the thing, I'm gonna do Excalibur as its own separate video, kind of old school Coaster 365 style, where, you know, I give the intro, the stats, we give the review, I give my classic score. I will say, quick preview, Excalibur's a good time. It's a good wooden roller coaster, but look forward to that review in the coming weeks, months. I have no idea when I'm going to release it. It will be this year at some point. So another update on Whispering Pines. Read it 4 times. It's so much fun.
We rode in every seat.
There's so much to see. All the audio animatronics, like the screen effects. Have I recommended this ride enough? It's really good. We in Wisconsin Dells, Mount Olympus. I need to give Hades another shot, especially if they retract it, but that's funny. And that was a fun little day here at Funtown Splashtown USA in Saco, Maine. Did you have a good time, Megan?
I had a great time. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. This isn't obviously, the biggest park in the world. It's actually very, very small. But there's a lot to do here. Good, a couple of roller coasters, awesome dark ride, good drop tower, good flume. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. If you're in the New England area, you're only, hour and a half north of Boston.
Yeah.
Not too far from Canopy Lake. I think 45 minutes to an hour. You could, honestly, if you get a dead Canopy day, you could potentially pair these two parks in the same day, because we spent about 4 hours here, and that's with me filming things, and you could probably do this park in 2 hours.
It felt pretty dead because most people are at Splashtown, they're not in Funtown.
Correct, yes. So that is this vlog from Funtown. Thank you for being back before October.
Surprise.
The next time you'll see me vlogging, I'll be in another continent. I'll be in Germany. I know. Listen, I was not gonna go to Phantasialand Europa without you.
I did clear this trip for all of its parts and pieces.
Yes.
So I can be pretend upset though.
The redemption though, when we go to Europa and Phantasialand, is gonna be lit.
Oh yeah, that'll make up for
It's
everything.
gonna be great.
But
Thank you guys so much for watching. See you soon.